Good morning, Noah. What's up?
Good morning, Jay. What's going on?
What are you doing, kid? How's everything?
It's
You need
going
anything
great.
from the store real quick?
No, I'm doing fine, thank you.
You need coffee? You got coffee?
I got the coffee.
All
I
right.
got the simmer ready.
All right. Let me get you. Hold on a minute. Let me get a new pot. You got a Lucy?
Nice
No.
try.
All right. All right, here, no. They don't got I think I got right here. Yo, guys. Noah, you got a light?
Yeah, I got one.
You pull that out like a magician.
I keep practicing with all this time on my hands. I get 24 hours a day. I'll trade somebody's 9 to 5 for at least a week. I know somebody needs a vacation.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Let me see that.
I had a blow up yesterday. I want to start with that.
You had a what?
A blow up. We were talking a little bit about the stress that I went through, and it's almost the same for all homeless people. I want to go out on a limb at some point and develop a theory and say that there's kind of a natural standard stress that homeless people go through,
Yeah.
and we need these stress reliefs. I'm not good at crying. I'm really not that good. I do sometimes,
Yeah, I
and
cry all the time.
that's a part of one way to get it out. But the other way for men, a lot of times we just have to yell or talk about it. But my 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 yells, they fall on deaf ears because I'm seeking the help from the police, but the police are making mistakes along the way that are causing my stress level to go up. I lost 8 days worth of sleep. Last night was the
I
best.
know, but what is your stress?
My stress,
What's going on? Like,
I'm going to make it simple enough for people to understand. It's when your goal is almost in front of you and your plan is right there, but as soon as you move towards it, things start to disappear. That
yes,
make you
I
recalculate your plan until it'll take you another hour to reorganize all of your plans.
oh my God, I can relate 100% with you.
I
That's
call
what's going on in my life right now.
I call it the one thing, like the one thing for homeless people. Sometimes it's easy to see that one thing disappear or see that one thing, that one opportunity that's right there, but there's no clothes,
It's
no
so
clean shower, stuff
exact.
like that. The simplest thing, the simplest stepping stone for an ordinary person to take is just not readily available.
Exactly. You can make one wrong turn and your life can completely go down the toilet. You agree?
Yeah,
One
momentarily because is this is the thing we have to learn. The good opportunities come and go just like winning and losing, but when I see an opportunity that I would just step right in. My younger self, when I was 23 years old, I had the fresh resume right out of college. I had the brand new vehicle with only 80,000 miles on it. I was
yeah.
going to get to and from work. But when I walk by that opportunity now and I see the job posted, I, I sit there and I figure out it's going to take at least a year for me to get myself to where I'm going to be able to go to that job. Those are the
Wow.
things that are given to a homeless man instantaneously, but taken away
Yeah.
by logic almost instantly. That job's probably going to get filled by somebody before I get myself close to the door. But I'm standing right next to it. It's a mild form of torture. And
Yeah.
like I was saying, the stress. I wouldn't go through that stress if I didn't see the sign that said we're hiring.
Uh-huh.
I get to
Wow.
see my solution right in front of me, but I also get to see It's gonna take a long time. It really is.
Yo, hit that like button right now. This guy is touching on a crazy subject right now. It's totally true, man. I believe that. You know, the opportunities and everything are right there for you, but sometimes you just you just you might say the wrong thing or do the wrong thing at that particular moment, and then it just snowballs into something else.
Yeah, exactly. And it's 2020. We're dealing with a lot of stuff that we still don't know. Yet we have everybody right now. You can just minimize this video and look it up. But remember, what you're looking up is a whole bunch of opinions. If they really knew, then we wouldn't be afraid. If they really knew, we wouldn't be out in the streets wearing face masks to try to protect ourselves.
Uh-huh.
Now, when you take even the simplest thing, every spring, here come 35,000 graduates in New York. And they're all trying to get those jobs. Then there's all the people that travel to New York. They're all trying to get those jobs.
Yeah.
That type of competition amongst, we don't even know what the heck it is we're fighting against. And sometimes I think a lot of the viewers are going to feel this one. We get the sense that it's just a lie, just to somehow corral people to this business, or to somehow create a new opportunity to make money by selling masks, selling them for $1 to and you must pay $1 to enter the store if you don't have a mask, or you can get the fancy one for $5, and then it just gets dirty.
Yep.
You're supposed to be throwing those things out every time you touch them. If it's really going to work, ... I think we've all been through this thinking, because the COVID-19's been out for, this is going on a year now. It's going to be a year. From my recollection, last November. That's when it really got big. Right after Halloween, I was out in Lancaster, and honestly, it was about 2 weeks prior to Halloween when we started with this. I thought it was a joke. I really thought it was a joke. But it's stuck. It's going to be one of those things we look back on in 30 years.
And say, wow, remember this?
I was thinking about this. There are children that are passing their license, the driver's license test, with the face mask on mandatory. That's a mandatory obligation. Now, when they take their face mask off, when we don't need to wear them, their whole entire environment changes. Everybody knows this. If you're a snowboarder, or if you're a race car driver, if you've ever done that stuff, when you put something on that changes your environment, and then you take it off, you're going to have an accident. Usually you have an accident. If you're used to riding with the snowboard equipment, with the helmet and everything, you keep the helmet on, and you don't have the accident. As soon as you change that, and it goes the other way around. When you're a snowboarder and you're not used to wearing the helmet, when you put the helmet on, you're going to have an accident. It's a heavy head. Heavy heads tend to hit stuff. I saw the craziest accident in Lancaster. It was a Sunday. I was out by a church, just like today, great weather. 90-degree intersection. One of them was a red light, one of them was a green light. Both of them were wearing face masks. Nobody even saw each other. I think they were listening to the radio. All distracted. Do I put the face mask down? Do I put the face mask up? Maybe that one forgot to take it off from the last store. It was frazzled. Nobody touched the brakes. It impacted, almost a T impact, and it did a helicopter spin. The SUV did a helicopter spin. They were doing like 25 miles an hour. It's crazy.
Wow.
A $5 mask, a $1 mask, there's $50,000 worth of damage.
Noah, let me ask you something. What about relationships?
Oh gosh,
What about females?
Everyone's different.
Did you ever have a girlfriend?
Oh yeah, my success matches up with relationships. I was more successful when I had relationships, but I think the relationships and the competition for the relationships, grow my opportunities for success down. For instance, somebody got their feelings hurt where I worked before, and now I don't work there anymore. And it still doesn't make any sense to me how the heck that job disappeared. They didn't even give me a reason. They had an attorney send a letter saying, if you show up, we're going to arrest you for trespassing. And I didn't even do anything. Can you imagine? Your employer contacts you and says, don't show up, you'll be arrested for trespassing. Then they tried to fire me for not showing up. I fought that for 2 years. I had to resign from that job because I didn't even want to go back to the place where my ex-girlfriend was still working. Her father was still working there. The attorney sent me a letter saying, we'll have the police arrest you if you show up. That didn't make any sense. So I don't want the relationship thing to hurt my next step, getting a job. So I'm dead set on I'm getting a job, I'm gonna work, I'm gonna get a place where I'm living, and then those opportunities they open back
Do you
up.
want to stay in New York?
It doesn't make a difference to me. I like New York, but I had a bad experience. I think
What?
I'm gonna have a bad experience
All right.
everywhere.
What kind of skills do you have?
They're really rare. I'm only good at answering complicated math problems. Complicated math problems. And
Well,
you can see the struggle I'm going to go through. A homeless person smells. They don't have the normal way to get to work. But the only job I'm able to do, the job that I trained myself to do, involves math that most people will never touch. They would rather pay somebody to work for their company. There's usually one or two of me that works for the company.
mm-hmm.
Maybe just one or two. It's a tough job to find, but anywhere in the insurance industry, there are a lot of jobs that start off around like $30,000
Mm-hmm.
that I can get my foot in the door. That's the type of job that I'm going to be looking for. Working out probability and statistic problems is really easy for a mathematician. But the other type of problems, if I ever get that far into an industry, would be more towards designing some type of robotics to achieve a goal that humans can't do. There are a lot of things that humans can't do. I had a good time yesterday trying to figure out how to make a huge ceramic tile. It's tough to make things really big, but if you figure out a mechanical way to produce a ceramic tile, maybe a never-ending ceramic tile or a ceramic tile that's like a mile long, that type of machine, it may not be beneficial. We may not need tiles that are a mile long, but just those type, figuring out a physical way to use what we have to accomplish bigger goals.
Mm-hmm.
I think that as it stands, a lot of people are complacent maybe with how far we got with technology, and I don't think it's much different than 2003 or 2004. I
Mm-hmm.
don't see too much different, except for we got better graphics, we got better at making the physical things we hold. There's really not a whole lot of discoveries going on. Oh, I did discover in I'm not going to say the whole thing, but it's theoretical mathematics, and there are a couple of things that I do want to. I do want to write them down. It's just a difficult thing for me because in order for me to actually write those things down and submit them to the other people that understand them, I need computers, I need an environment, I need at least a month or two working in a place such as the insurance business. A lot of insurance companies, they have the computers that I need to use in order to make it work. But it'll eventually come about. It'll be fun.
So that's what you think you're gonna do? You think you're gonna work for an insurance company?
I can't call that. I'll tell you this: if I work for an insurance company, it's going to be up to a year, most maximum. It's really like a suicide job. The math people don't want to sit there and do the same problem over and over again. But if they're paying all right and the people I work with are okay and they have good quality, then maybe that's a job that I'll take instead. I don't know. I can't. I don't want to jinx
Yo,
myself.
they're saying you should work in a factory where you don't talk.
Get the hell out of here. I hung up the chicken. I hung up the chickens. I got out of jail in Virginia.
You hung up the chickens before?
Yeah, I was hanging
Oh
chickens.
man, that's terrible. I would never eat chicken again.
Great learning experience.
No, but it's nasty.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Just being in a factory full of dead chickens, the machines, they would take scoops of the chickens, and I'm not going to overestimate. It's probably about 100 chickens a scoop, and then conveyor belts separate these chickens out to maybe about like 4 or 5 wide, and they move about that fast. So you'll never run out of chickens.
Oh my
Our
God.
goal was to pick them up.
I would never
and
be
hang
able
them
to.
up so they drain.
I would be saving chickens outside. I would be.
Dead.
I know,
All
but.
decapitated. They get dumped into this
Oh my
cleaning
God.
solution. It's the dirtiest cleaning solution. It's the cleanest cleaning solution. I know it's really clean.
You're gonna make me a vegetarian right after this video.
I didn't even get paid for that job. What I did was
What do you mean you didn't get
right
paid?
out of jail. The people were talking. They said you'll get hired right away. Go for Purdue. This was down in Virginia.
Purdue?
Purdue, yeah.
Wow, you know,
This is a little bit crazy, but they were saying I was in jail for I was in jail for a while, and everybody kept saying you'll get hired right away. They paid 10 to 12. I got my foot right in the door, but they had to do a 3-hour trial to see if you're physically fit to do the job. I did 3 hours. I was hanging up maybe 40 chickens a minute for 3 hours. It's a lot of chickens to pick up. They're like
how do you hang them though? What do you hang them by? Their necks?
once you get good at it, you're gonna.
You put them on a hook?
It's 2 hooks, and it's by the legs. The drum bone legs. You know how they're kind of able to be clawed. You could probably pick up a drum bone leg with your 2 fingers, your index and your middle finger. That's what the hooks look like, and they're on conveyors, moving about 1 mile an hour.
Yeah.
And you just have to pick them up
And
and get used to stacking those chickens.
And what are they doing? They're screaming and shitting and doing.
No, the chickens are dead at that point.
Oh, they're dead already?
They've been decapitated. They're refrigerated.
Oh my God.
The whole entire factory is like 40 degrees. It's refrigerated. We're basically inside a big refrigerator with cleaning solution to make sure there's no bacteria that will grow. And the machine just dumps 100 chickens into the vat of cleaning solution. It goes around like 2 or 3 times like a washing machine, and then spits it out like a toilet.
Oh
onto a
my
conveyor
God.
belt. All that cleaning solution just hits the floor, gets pumped back up into the vat. It's a really neat facility. I got to do like a tour. But I worked for 3 hours. The next day, my forearms were killing me. 'Cause I'm hanging up 40 chickens a minute for 3 hours.
Yo, Comedy Lounge. Life is life, man.
I'm not the only one. This is a big factory, just one of the Purdue factories. There was.
You know, let me tell you something. I swear, I was in such a bad mood, and you just, I'm telling you, just talking to you, you brought me up a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
We all had this job, hang up chickens or whatever. My first job, I was 14, and I got the dishwash and bucks. That was fine. But yeah, I was down there in Virginia. That job didn't work out for me though. It was another one of those things I was just telling you. We get the opportunity right in front of us. I'm practicing, and I'm not even getting paid at this point. I'm trying to impress my future boss, so
You're
that
trying to impress them to see how many chickens you
I
could
want them to
actually.
know, yeah,
You want them to know how you could produce the
yeah,
chickens up on the line.
that I can throw up maybe 40 chickens a minute. The other guys on the line,
40 chickens a minute, huh?
yeah, I was doing it. The other guys, it's a sport. Try to pick up 50. Try to pick up 50 chickens in a minute.
Bro!
Let alone put them on hooks.
Oh my God, I can't imagine. I wouldn't do that for 100,000 an hour right now. I wouldn't do that for. I wouldn't do that for nothing.
Picked up a lot of chickens.
Oh, oh my God.
Picked up a lot of chicken. I was practicing chicken. I think my worst minute was like 19 or 20 chickens. I was counting. They got little boop, boop. They got people with clipboards writing down every minute. They'll audit you to see how many you got.
Really?
By the end of the week, they'll start to give you statistics that you're a 38 chicken person.
You're a 38
You're
chicken.
number 38. And then there's the dude that looks like he's been boxing his whole life, and he's got like 62 with a company record. Some of these guys.
So yo, they. Wait a minute. Were you? So you weren't a keeper throwing 40 up at a time?
No, it was a keeper.
You. Yo.
They wouldn't
Oh
let me
my
take
God. Life is life.
They wouldn't even let me into that company because I had an out of state ID that was expired by a couple of months. I would have had to walk my ass up to Pennsylvania, walk my ass back down to Virginia. So I donated those 3 hours as a learning experience, but they're really good. There's like 1,500 guys on a shift throwing chickens up.
Yo, man.
Pump out a lot of chickens. Just take a ride down to Virginia, save $200 on your tobacco.
Were you talking? Listen, were you talking on the line?
Yeah, we got to talk.
That's why you only put up 40 chickens. Yo, oh my God, I'm done. I'm done. My man right here is off the meat rack. What about cows?
Oh man, I was in Lancaster. Everything about the cow seems wrong.
You did that too? No.
No, but I know people from my childhood that they lived on the cow farm and they milked every morning. They used to bring the milk into church on Sunday morning. We would have the Sunday school after. We did things a little bit different. We had a 3-hour church service. It was 45 minutes to an hour of singing, then a 45-minute homily or message. Then we would do prayers and concerns, and then we would do our donations, and then we would do the benediction, leads us into coffee. Everybody would chill and have coffee for about 20 minutes, sometimes a donut or something, and then we would go to Sunday school for an hour to an hour and 15 minutes. That was what our church service was, 3 hours, 9 to 12. Then we all go out.
No, man. Listen, the Comedy Lounge loves you, man. They really do. Yo, check this out, guys. I'm with Noah on this journey, and I really want him to do something with himself, because I know he got potential. You do. You know that, right?
I'm waiting.
What do you?
I'm waiting and I'm wasting.
See, time is everything, though. We gotta straighten it out. We gotta do this.
I've got one of the biggest back burners, and I'm only getting into the surface. I hope at some point some of my stories get deep enough to get resolved. But you've been helping me out ever since this little scuttle with the police, and I've been trying to get my professional opportunities in line. But this is the way the professionals work. You need to have that recommendation. The recommendation is totally flooded with rumors.
Yeah.
The rumors have to wait until the authority gets an answer. The authority is fucking retarded. Pardon.
It's all right.
The authority is messed up. They're like puppy dogs on crack, mixed with K2, put in the ashtray for like a month.
Crack. Did you ever smoke crack?
No,
No.
no, but this is what I
Did you
see.
did you ever do any type of drugs?
Only marijuana. That's the only thing. And
That's the only thing you ever did,
I'll
marijuana?
tell you what.
How about hallucinogenics?
No, I have a great imagination, and I think everybody to each their own.
Do you take, hold on a minute, do you take medication
No,
from the doctor?
doesn't work.
I know, but did you ever?
No, I have taken medicines in the hospital, but it's not.
It doesn't help, right?
I go to AutoZone sometimes and I buy the shiny bottle for $5 or $6 that's gonna clean your head gasket, and I know it's not.
Uh-huh.
I know it's not gonna fix the whole thing, but I try it. I've tried the stupid medicines that the hospital offers, but they're trying to give me medicines to forget the ridiculous.
Listen, you draw on your jeans?
Yeah, this is neat.
What is that?
I'll share a little bit about this.
Let me see that.
I found a G2 pen, and they're awesome. What I got here is highly symbolic of a lightning. It's basically an art form explanation of how lightning works.
Yo, listen,
Clouds, this is upside down from their view. Clouds,
let
then
me,
there's ground.
hold on. Oh, I can't do that. Hold on a minute. So this is what you're seeing, right?
Yeah, this is lightning is not fully known by any scientist. There's always a part of the process that is unknown, unquantifiable.
Yeah.
And I tuck that into the mystery, and I'll tell you the answer. We worship people like Einstein for his contribution with his equations, but they're not 100% correct. He's missing some terms. They're called transient terms. That's what he's missing.
Uh-huh.
If his equations, if we want to start with his equations and make them better, we have to add some terms in there. Sometimes when you add an x and a y to an equation, if the x and the y are both balanced, then that whole equation's still balanced.
Uh-huh.
Humans aren't too good at this. Humans think of one thing at a time. They want to add an x, but now it's instantly out of balance. Sometimes we have to do a practice of adding two things that stay within balance, but these two things are basically negligible, and you'll never experience it on Earth. Earth doesn't have everything. Earth is nice, but we don't have clouds of phosphorus, clouds of nitrogen. We don't have clouds. We got an atmosphere that's pretty well spread out and such like that. But back to this lightning bolt diagram. Every kink, every turn in a lightning bolt is the solution to one of these equations.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever you see something like lightning turn, that's not natural. That's a completely chaotic change. When it takes a 90-degree turn, it's 60, whatever degree turn it takes. That's really weird. And I think the answer to what we don't know is tucked right in that, what we get to see.
Yep.
Something just like that. We need to focus on the questions like, why does it turn? And why would it turn in that direction? We got a lot of it. It's something we can make use of all those storm videos.
Yo, listen. Let me just explain something to you. You make a lot of sense to me, and you do make a lot. You make a good point, and I think you're very smart, and I think you have a shitload of potential. And the Comedy Lounge is with you on this journey. I'm serious. Like I back you 100%. I want you to, you know what I mean? I want you to really, really get yourself together, man. Get yourself together, Noah. I mean, come on, man. You're smart. You don't need to be here on the streets, bro. You really don't. You're smarter than the average. Way smarter than the average. You need to just you need to get up out of this little rut you're in.
Well, here's a simple solution. There are not a lot of very good math tutors out there. There are great math tutors out there, but 5 or 6 of them cannot cover a whole city. They
Mm-hmm.
can't cover a whole. We need at least 100 to 200 math tutors for just this little island. At least that many.
Yeah.
If anybody out there has the opening, has the opportunity, I'm already highly qualified, bachelor's and master's degree, very good scores.
Guys, what do you think Noah should do? What do you think he should do? What do you think I should do to help him on this journey? You gotta you gotta comment, cause I'm listen, Noah, I'm with you 100%. Like we gotta straighten out.
Yeah, that's a great question.
We gotta straighten this out.
And here's the thing, we don't have to straighten it out in the next week. We don't have to straighten it out in the next month. I'm not gonna expire.
I know that. I know that, but well, time is delicate, man. We got to use it. We got to use it to our advantage.
It is a good point of view. But in the meantime, I'm keeping myself active, which is really important. I think everybody should do that. Focusing on the physical stuff that I can do. But until we really get problem solving and thinking, I think the
Listen, do you get any disability or checks from the government? Do you get anything?
no, in order for me to actually fulfill that,
Do you have hold on a minute.
oh, you're fine.
Do you have identification?
No, that was taken by the police.
See, listen, this is what we have to work on, cuz I did this with Captain Lou. We have to get you identification, okay? We got to get you your birth certificate. We got to do all of these things. Because how are you going to get a job if you have no identification? You're basically like, you're basically in a rut without ID.
Yeah, I'm living an animal's life, is what it is. I'm completely disconnected. I'm
I,
supposed to have a computer to do the work that I'm trained to
we
do.
can get all of that. We can do all of that for you.
I
We
think that's
can.
like the secondary focus. I think the primary focus is to get a winning situation where there's a positive on both sides.
All right, listen.
I'm sure it exists out there.
What can I do to help you? What do you need as far as necessities? Like right now, what could I do for you?
I wish,
What about a phone? You don't have a phone?
no,
That's a start right there.
right.
Why
I
don't we
know, but
hook
this is more
you?
important. It's gonna sound crazy,
I
but
know, but you're jumping. A sleeping bag?
sleep
I
bag,
got you,
that's
bro.
everything. Yeah,
I got you.
thank you.
That's You'll have it today. As a matter of fact, you could. You know what? You can't because
Hey,
we don't.
Godsend, thank you so much.
No, listen to me. Hold on a minute. A sleeping bag. We got you with that. That's not a problem. But what we need to do is we need to work on these little things first. You know what I mean? ID, sleeping bag, phone. We need Noah to be. You got to have these things. How can you get a job just sitting here?
Over and over in my mind, just like the Nelly song from 2000. It's 2020. I can't
What's the
remember.
Nelly song?
I don't know.
Come on, sing a lyric or
It's about
something.
the girl leaving, and over in his head.
What, a girl left him?
I don't know the. Yes. No, I don't know about Nelly's story, but that was like the year 2000.
How do you wash up? Do you shower?
Down near.
Yeah, there's a little.
Several parks. I'll change gears. I know they're going to shut them down around October 10th. I think that's one of the
Listen, this is what I'm gonna do. When I leave you right now, I'm gonna get you a Comedy Lounge hoodie, right? Because that's good to have a hoodie, right? And I'm gonna get you a sleeping bag, okay? Then we're gonna talk about getting you a phone. Do you lose phones, or
I had the same one for about 2 years and it still works.
are you gonna be able to hold on to a phone? Because that right there, a phone is important. Plus, it is for me too, because then I could always call you and get in touch with you wherever you are.
Right, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. I was scoping them out. They got a great deal for $35 down
Let's
there.
go get that phone right now.
All right, that sounds great.
So let's
Thank you.
go right now. Right now, let's get it. Where you go? What do you got here? You gonna leave it right there?
No, we can throw this right in your vehicle. Yeah,
Yeah, but you got.
it's about a 10-minute drive right there.
No, there's Metro PCS right on Sanline.
Is that what you want to do?
Yes, let's go right now.
All right, let me just throw this in, take a second.
You know what? Hold on a minute. Yeah, let's get you a phone. Let me see. Hold on a minute. Put that right here, right? Wait 1 second. Let's get him a phone right now. Just put, no. Listen, put your bag right here. Nobody's gonna, no, just, yeah. Put everything right here. Don't, all right, yeah. That, leave that water right there, man. Nobody's gonna touch it. We're gonna be right back.
Yeah, my legs will fit in there.
Just listen, get it. Here, look. Just get in, right?
Let me grab this real quick.
Yo, we're gonna get him a phone. Let's see. Come on, don't worry about that.
All right, thanks.
All right, you in?
Yeah, we're back.
All right, grab this, hold this.
And we're exercising safe driving.
Don't worry, we're lit right now. You gotta get a phone. I just don't want you walking around with all this stuff. Is It really is. It's crazy. Let's get you a phone, and listen. Then we can work on a birth certificate. Do you know where you were born?
Yeah, the last birth certificate I got from, it was one of the county workers in Maryland, Snow Hill, Maryland. She might be able to rerun everything if I give her a call, because she knows. I remember her name's Brittany. She's a nice girl. She's probably about my age, and she works for the county assistants down there. I might. I already filled out paperwork and jumped through hoops. It was only $10. That's what it was. And they ended up paying for it. Otherwise, I'm going to have to go to.
All right, it looks like they're open. Let me see something here. Let me see something here. Yeah, they are open. All right, come on. Get out. Don't leave everything the way it is. Come on. Go ahead. Go.
I gotta get this face man. Good morning.
Good morning.
What's your best deal right now on prepaid?
Don't worry. We want to put him on. We want to get him a line and a new phone. All right. I want him on. Put him on my account.
Oh, you're on account? Okay, so,
Just give him whatever he can get.
oh, okay.
No, listen. You can't lose this phone.
I won't use it, I promise.
You cannot lose this. Serious. Because I did this for Captain Lou, but he loses it. I know you're not into like alcohol and stuff.
Yeah,
And
I lost the phone. The worst thing I ever did was I got out of my Ford Ranger
right.
with my iPhone in my lap.
And then you can watch videos. You can watch videos. You can analyze whatever. Hook him up with whatever the best.
The best, alright, so the new one is gonna be 100 for this one.
Okay.
This one is 150. And we got this one for 200.
I like this one.
What?
Yeah,
You like the cheap one?
Let me just see for a second. I don't think it's going to be a big.
This one has 2 cameras. This right here.
Well, you probably know better. It's a $50 difference from the A01 and A11.
They both good. This one,
Which, listen, don't worry about the extra $50. If
this one has more gigabytes.
How many gigabytes does this have? For
16, this one has 32.
this one's 16 and that's 32.
Noah,
What about the flash drive?
They both have recognition, face recognition.
No, I mean for external memory. Megabytes, does this have the? It's not the SIM. It's the blue one, the small one.
You have to buy it separate.
Noah,
Right.
listen.
It has the port, right?
Let's be simple here.
Yeah.
We could do. Listen, these phones do whatever you want. What are you looking for? You're looking to have a contact. You're gonna have a phone number. He's a phone expert. Yo, they're saying.
This thing has 4 cameras here for A21. I think it's really simple.
You want that? Get that, man. Get that.
I recommend this one.
Noah, do not lose. Do not lose it, Noah. Investment.
Yeah, this one's over this one.
Noah, come on, Noah.
It's 16. You know what? I want to go with the 100 one.
Okay.
The A01. It's basically a $3,000 one if you tried to buy this in 2015.
All right, calm down. We're not in 2015 right now. So let her hook that up for you.
Alright, so I gotta need your number.
All right. Here, I'm gonna, just give me a pen. Give me a pen. I'm gonna write everything down so, because we're live right now. Here, This is the high security password, and that's my phone number, all right? Comedy Lounge.
It's 8 digits.
Huh?
It's 8 digits.
No. Go ahead, don't worry. It's not 8 digits.
It is.
That's a high security, don't worry. Just go ahead.
I still gotta need your phone to log into your account.
You need my phone?
Yeah, I gotta send you log in.
All right, I'm gonna get the number right now. As soon as you hit me with that, I'm gonna give you the number.
Right
You're good, Noah. All right, 479063. Noah, don't lose this phone.
Yeah, I won't.
No, dead ass.
Right.
You can watch videos. You got your little power source. You know where to get the power, right? I showed you. All right. You know where to get the power, right? You got two different spots. All right.
Where's the other one that's not on?
It's behind the you know the one on the boardwalk, right?
No, where at?
It's right. They have a power source right under by the gazebo, but right underneath, there's a little thing on a pole. I'll show you. I'll show you. If South Fin is open, it's always on, but sometimes it's not.
I found the laundromat works well.
Yeah, you can always charge it there too. You know, and then you you got a relationship with the Mexicans, right?
Yeah, we get along.
They talk. Listen, the Comedy Lounge wants you to answer that phone when it rings. And guys, would you like them to have your phone number in case fans want to call you?
Yeah, I don't see a problem with that.
You sure? Because that could get annoying. Guys, would you like his phone number?
We'll figure it out. Put it down below. Make sure you subscribe if you're not subscribed. And if you guys really want that number, we're looking for opportunities. And I also do joke, and I have 24/7. So you're really not going to perturb me. You're not going to really irk me. You're not going to.
Yo, you're gonna get calls from the UK. You know that, right?
Yeah, I used to play chess.
A lot of my fans are out there.
I used to play chess with friends game, words with friends game, and then you figure out where they're at, and they're in Australia, they're in
Yeah.
Colombia, wherever the heck.
I hear you, yeah.
And then the next one's in Canada, the next one's in Brazil.
Yeah. But this is a start right now, this phone, okay? Then we're gonna work on your birth certificate. We got to get you a identification with the Department of Motor Vehicle. And then we'll clean, you know what I mean? We'll clean you up and you will get a job, bro. You're very smart. You are.
Yeah, we'll make
You got potential, bro.
My gosh, I'm just saying nothing sooner than the next 2 months. It takes forever to get those documents.
I know. I hear you. But you're going to sit there forever if you don't get started now doing this. And I'll give you an address you can use too. Or I even got a P.O. box set up with New York City No Filter. It's Captain Lou's P.O. box. You could use that. And you could get mail through it. My girl was just reminding me the other day about the P.O. box. I totally forgot about it. I got to check up. I got to go over there with the key. Yo, guys, you could help him too. You know what I'm saying? We'll work something out where maybe I'll put like a Cash App in the description or something, and anybody who sends him anything, whatever, you know, you send it to me and I'll directly give it to him right on film. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to send him some love or something, I'll give you the P.O. box. You send him whatever. You could send them a card. You could send them anything, you know. But, yo, right off the rip, this is a big start for you right here.
Absolutely.
You got a landline, bro. You happy?
Yeah.
You got a landline, kid.
I'm going places.
You're landlined up right now. All right. See no more. I'm happy for you, bro. Straight up. I'm dead ass happy for you.
They got to come out with a black and white cell phone. It's something they never really had.
Black and white cell phone?
Yeah.
Like a black and white television?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a good idea. You should bring that on a Shark Tank.
Yeah. No, they skip that stuff. That's the stuff it's probably sitting somewhere. Believe it or not, they probably got it sitting in a factory. They can't sell it next to the color phones.
Do you have an email address and everything? We're
Yeah,
gonna set that up for you.
I
Which
do.
number you like? For example,
I don't care.
You don't care? Okay. Then pick the number.
Give them a, what do you mean by 347-917?
No, I don't have 347. I have 332200. Is that it?
I get.
Is the number?
332200.
And then
That's-
Where'd the one go? It should be 332211.
No.
Yeah.
Somebody let the one
Look,
go.
see, look at that, man. He's already thinking.
Double three, double
He's
zero.
already thinking.
Or you want, for example, 917?
No. 200.
You know, people are calling me right now because, yo, they're happy for you. The comedy, yo, hit the like button, man. Share this video. He's excited.
I ain't
Pull the mask down so we can see your expressions. There you go.
I got these
You're ex-
whiskers going on.
Bro, we're gonna shape you up. As a matter of fact, how about that too? Can we take you to get a haircut?
Oh, no.
Not the hair, but just, no? All right, I'll let you, all right, relax. I'm not pushing you. But that'll be the next step to clean you up. We'll get you all pressed up. Oh, word, black. Yo, they got a black screen, man. Let's step back. Let me get in the area. Hold on. You can see now or no? You good? Yo, he's excited, man. I'm excited for him. It's lit, man. This kid got potential. I don't know how old he is, but Noah, how old are you, Noah?
35. 35.
You're 35?
Yeah, 35.
Yo, guys, you can't see? Can you see or no? They're saying there's no screen.
That could be a million.
There's no screen right now. They can't see you, they said.
Probably the contract.
Hold up, let me come out here. Let me come out here a little bit. You can see now? Yo, there's no, damn, man. Wow. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what's up, man. That's why I don't like to do live videos, man. Because if we would have did this regular with my airplane off, there would have been no interruptions. It would have been clear as day. But I didn't know this was gonna happen. This is what happens when you bump into somebody on a fly. You still can't see? Bro, they can't see you, so.
Oh, it's got to be the contract.
All right, we're gonna end this anyway once you get this paid for. Yeah, we're gonna have to restart this video.
Which one is your pin?
It's all good. What?
Your pin.
My pin? I gave it to you on the thing.
No, I mean the pin of the account. That's the security. I need the pin.
The pin to the account?
It's 8 digits.
8.
All right, hold on a minute. You know what, guys? Let me end this video. I'll be right back. Let me end this.
That's right.